President Vladimir Putin has said Russia would deploy its first regiment of hypersonic nuclear-capable missiles next year, saying the move meant his country now had a new type of strategic weapon. Putin's comment came after overseeing a pre-deployment test of the new missile system called Avangard. Russia has said the new missile system is highly maneuverable, allowing it to easily evade missile defense systems. The presidential election in the Democratic Republic of Congo, due to take place on 30th December, is being postponed until March in 3 areas. The Electoral Commission blamed insecurity and an Ebola outbreak. The decision appears to cancel the votes of more than 1 million people because the new president is due to be sworn in by the middle of January. The postponement has not gone down well with the voters. Many are accusing the Commission of denying them their democratic right to cast their ballot. Israeli lawmakers voted overwhelmingly to dissolve parliament and hold snap elections on April 9th. Legislators backed the move 102 for and 2 against. After Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's coalition agreed on Monday to dissolve the parliament and hold early elections. Parliament's dissolution, agreed by the government and opposition parties, opens the way for a more than 3-month-long election campaign. Netanyahu's current government, which has had only a 1-seat majority in the Knesset, remains in place until a new one is sworn in after the April ballot. Ukraine's President Petro Poroshenko has announced the end of the martial law, which was introduced last month after a clash with Russia in the Sea of Azov. The president said that he had reached this decision after proper analysis of the components of the security situation in the country. The martial law set after Russian forces captured 3 Ukrainian naval vessels and 24 sailors in November. Indonesian rescuers are using drones and sniffer dogs to search for survivors along the devastated west coast of Java that was hit by tsunami. Nearly 430 people have been killed, while more than 150 remain missing. Heavy machinery, sniffer dogs and special cameras are being used to detect and dig bodies out of the mud and wreckage along Java's west coast. The search area would be expanded further south following the discovery of washed-away bodies. Severe frosts gripped Siberian city of Irkutsk, with temperatures dropping well below -30 degrees Celsius. The anomalous cold did not dampen holiday spirits as locals continued their New Year's preparations without interruption. The local weather service expects the frosts to subside by Thursday evening. India's National Investigating Agency has busted a huge Terra ISIS-style module which was planning suicide attacks across vital installations in the country, especially in the capital, Delhi. 10 suspects have been arrested after raids were conducted across 17 locations in Uttar Pradesh and Delhi. The agency is probing if the group was planning to carry out attacks during the Republic Day parade. The RSS office and Delhi Police headquarters was among the VVIP targets. A Muslim cleric is suspected to be the group's leader, while an engineering student is among the accused. Bhutan Prime Minister Lothiar Tshering will be on a 3-day visit to India starting today. Tshering is scheduled to arrive in New Delhi at a little past 11 o'clock. The Prime Minister is expected to hold talks with his Indian counterpart Narendra Modi during his visit. Tshering will also call on Indian President Ramnath Kovind and Vice President Venkaiah Naidu. The Indian and the Bhutanese contingent are likely to discuss bilateral relations, including high-level exchanges and people-to-people ties. Participants in Peru's annual Slugfest battled it in the local fighting festival aimed at settling old scores and starting the new year afresh. The festival, which is celebrated every year during the holidays, is an event that community members say resolves conflict and improves relationships. The yearly brawls are set against a backdrop of music, drinking and a generally festive atmosphere.
Hoy ese día vas a recordar de qué año los primeros jueces. ¡Wow!